Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome aboard to the mock test discussion. Do let me know if you can see me. Do let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Hello everyone. Yes, sorry for the brief delay in starting the class because there was some technical error. Yes, the audio link was not getting established. So now I'm hoping that you can hear me. I hope you can see me loud and clear. And if you can do that, please let me know in the chat box. Let me know, guys, if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Very good, very good, very good. So the audio link is clear, I guess. All right. So thank you for your patience, guys. This is Shreyas here, your physics master teacher at Vedantu, going live. And today's class is for the BITSAT mock test. And we are going to cover the physics first. And then we are going to start with logical reasoning. And then towards the end, amazing English questions so that you can score really, really well. So let's get started. Hello Tesha, hi there. Hello Rinku, hello Mani, hello Ankit, hello Vishnu, Nancy, hello Nagaraja, hello Aditya, hello everyone. So please get your friends back in case they thought that the session is not going to be conducted. Message them, ping them, ask them, get back, Shreyas sir is back on stage, and let's get started. By the way, I not only teach physics, guys, I also teach logical reasoning, and I'm also wearing the hat of an English teacher now because the situation demands so, and I really want you to score well in the BITSAT examination. A lot of people ignore these two topics, logical reasoning and English, and that's why they score very less in the BITSAT, and that's why they are not able to get inside bits. So please understand, you cannot ignore these two topics because there are around 25 questions, and these 25 questions can boost your score by a lot, by at least 50, 60, 70 marks. So that's why you cannot ignore this. So let's get started. And if you want to know more about me, you can follow me on my Instagram handle, that's Shreyas_Vedantu. By the way, in case you have missed any of the classes before this, you can check out the last mock test which was done yesterday at 2 o'clock. Okay, that was also physics, logic and English, but that was the first mock test for all the three subjects together. I have conducted only physics mock test, only logic mock test or logic and English mock test before this. It was conducted last week and the week before that. So you can check it out in the playlist. It's all there. And all other sessions are for the 11th and the 12th standard students, like you can see. Okay, so there is one more thing that I would like you guys to know, and that is the crash course, which is for all the aspirants who want to write and is their 4th attempt examination of JEE Mains. Now understand that I know you guys might have scored maybe 95 percentile or 85 percentile or 70 percentile. Your range could be anywhere, but I am pretty sure you have that ray of hope in you that maybe I can do a little bit better, maybe I should try something different. And if you want to try that something different, this crash course is for you. And looking at these toppers, you can probably derive some confidence. Look at these people, they have 99.97, 99.96, 99.91 percentile. All these are Vedantu students. And to increase your confidence even more, let me tell you, your chances of getting into any or clearing any examination or doing well in examination is much better when you are inside Vedantu. Like you can see, 5 to 6 times better performances in CBSE boards or in JEE Advanced. 1 in 2 Vedantu students has already qualified for JEE Mains in February and March attempts already. In this attempt, there would be more students. So increase your chances by checking out the link which is there in the description box below. There is a crash course link. It's says 10,000, but when you use the coupon code SHCC, you get it for 50% off, and that's 5,000 rupees. So go ahead, check it out, all 3 subjects with doubt solving, with mock tests, and their discussions with analysis. All of it is there in the link, which is there in the description box. Now, here's the first question coming up on your screen. Yes, Tisha, I will definitely reply. Don't worry. Hi, Vishal. Good morning. Okay, don't worry. I'll reply. Eklavya 2021. So Aditya, you should check out the lecture which I conducted a couple of days back. In fact, in most of our description boxes also that link is there. There is a Eklavya link. Just register over there, and if your percentile is good, you'll automatically be enrolled. You will get a call. Okay, so just fill up the form which is there in the description box for the Eklavya program. Okay, let's see how many of you can do this problem. Here's the first question, guys. Okay, so there is a molecule of given mass having RMS velocity so and so and at so and so pressure. When the temperature and the pressure are changed to these values, then the question is, what would be the new RMS speed? Now, you should remember which formula to use. Only then you'll get the answer correctly. Uma Sundari saying B, Mani saying C, Ankit saying C, Malinali Niranjan, J results will be announced very soon. Just hold on, but for now concentrate on this class. Aditya saying B. Okay, so Laksh saying C. Interesting. First of all, the formula that you will need is nothing but RMS speed is root of 3 RT by M. So it's dependent only on temperature. This pressure is useless. So this pressure is useless. Just look at the temperature values. That's it. Hence, the new RMS velocity by the old RMS. Okay, the old RMS velocity. This is the old value, and let's say the new value will be nothing but root of the new temperature divided by the old temperature. Hence, what can I say? The new RMS velocity for a new temperature will be the old RMS velocity, which was 200, is equal to root of the new temperature 127 degrees Celsius. Don't put 127 here, you will get the wrong answer. You have to put it in Kelvin. So make sure you put it as 400 Kelvin, and 27 degrees Celsius is nothing but 300 Kelvin, guys. So hence VRMS, the new velocity at the new temperature. This will be root, these two zeros goes, root of 4 will become 2. 2 into 200 will become 400, and root 3 will remain below. Hence the correct answer will be B. Some of you said the answer was B. Very good. In which chapter does RMS come? It comes in 2 chapters, VSK Chaitanya. Number 1, it comes in physics in the chapter of KTG. Again, this chapter KTG is repeated in chemistry also, physical chemistry. So it comes 2 times in 2 different subjects. Kinetic theory of gases. Okay? Chalo, let's get going. And guys, keep marking yourself plus or minus depending on whether you get the answers correct or wrong. Alright? So that you can keep a track of how you are performing in today's test. And let's get going to the next question. Yes, the correct answer was B. And here comes the next question. I will give you 1 minute to solve this. Alright. Now here is the circuit. There is a battery. EMF is given. No resistance internally. There is a resistance R1 and R2. Both of them are 2 ohms. Inductance is also given. Okay. But how much is the inductance? That's not necessary. The question is, if the switch is open for a long time and now you suddenly close it at t is equal to 0, then just when you close it and after a long time of closing, what is the current through the inductor? That's the question. Let's see if you can solve this within 1 minute. Ankit, I am very much committed to you guys. That's why I am very regular. In fact, on my birthday also I came and had a casual conversation. I interacted with you guys. I mean, yeah, please relieve me and excuse me for Sundays. I need some family time also. All right. So, but otherwise I am almost there every day that you can think of. At least one class you will see. So how many classes today for BITS? Mansi, today from my side, this is the only class. Yesterday I conducted one more class, and last week I have conducted few more classes, and before that also I conducted mock tests. In case you have missed any of the mock tests, at least download the PDF, check the answers, and whichever questions you are doubtful, watch the replay of the classes and solve it. Okay, and get to know the solution. So that's what you can do. It's all there in the playlist. You just visit the playlist. Okay, the time is up. I like this sound of this bella. Somehow it's very fascinating, very different. I like this sound. All right, now here's the thing, guys. When you just connect, okay, these are the 2 important tricks you should know. When you just connect, okay, when you just connect, an inductor, okay, blocks the current. This is very important. It blocks the current. If it blocks the current, it behaves like an open switch. Okay, it does not allow, it resists the change. So all the current will flow here, understand that? So it will be just like a circuit like this, okay? There is only one resistor over here and that's it. There will be no current over here. This current will be zero. All the current will flow only through this part. Hence, the current through the inductor will be zero. There is nothing over here. There is completely, it is blocked, okay? So in this branch, in that branch, it will block the current. So the answer will be zero for the first aspect or for the first time instant. After a long time, okay, so after a long time, okay, remember an inductor behaves like a wire, simple wire, just a simple wire. It's a closed circuit, it's a closed switch. So if it is like a wire, if the circuit is redrawn, okay, there will be just two resistors. Replace the inductor with a wire. That's it. What is the effective resistance? What is the effective resistance? This is 2 ohm. This is also 2 ohm. That means the effective resistance will be 1 ohm. So what will be the current, guys? The current over here, this battery is of 12 volts, I believe. 12 volts. So that current will be voltage by R, which is 12 amperes. Now what will happen? This 12 amperes will get divided, right? The same current won't flow. It will get divided equally because both the resistances are same. So 6 amperes and 6 amperes. So second time the answer will be 6 amperes. The answer is not A. A lot of you made a mistake. Current through the inductor is asked. Be careful, guys. So it should be B. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. A lot of you made that mistake. Be careful. The current in the inductor. The question clearly says inductor. If you misread the question, then you will get a wrong answer. Everybody understood? Clearo? Excelente. Excelente. Yeah. So guys, I am telling you again and again, and I don't mind repeating this. BITSAT is an easy exam. The only difficult thing about it is the time aspect. The number of questions you need to solve in a given time interval is very large. Okay, I have conducted a beautiful strategy session of how to score in BITSAT, what is BITS, and how are the placements, what's the college life like, everything about it, what are those bonus questions, how many questions are there in each thing. Every aspect of the exam has been covered in a beautiful strategy session. Just go to YouTube after this session is over and just search for Shreyas Sir BITSAT strategy. You will get it as a top result. All right. Okay. Yes. So no, Harshit, I won't be able to provide memory based questions because it's very difficult to get BITSAT questions out because the questions are random and it might not be necessarily same also, and the problem is very few people give BITSAT, so it's difficult. Okay, just look at these questions, you will get a fair idea of how to solve the actual BITSAT paper, and yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, chalo, let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen, and here it comes. Okay, let's see how many of you can do this. Here is the next question. So there is a rod which is slanting at an angle theta with the vertical. AB is the rod. There is a okay, that's a rod or a wire, you can say, and there is a very small ball which can slide over it. If you start it from A, it will reach point B in some time. How much time will it take? Please solve this within a minute. Okay. Yes, Hari, you should. You should get the marks. Murli, that's what I said, Bacha. Very few people give BITSAT examination, so it's very difficult to get the mock test, the memory based questions from BITSAT. That's the problem. Glad Aditya Vardhan, you love the strategy session and please implement it. Okay. Chalo, some of you are saying C. Yes, Siddhant. 2 lakh is very less compared to the number of people who write mains, and mains is written by almost more than 10 lakh, around 14 lakh, 12 lakh, 15 lakh people write mains examination. Okay. Come on. Some of you are saying B, some of you are saying C. Good morning, Mantini, Dana. All right. Okay, the time is going to be up and the bell has rung. Okay. So first of all, what you need is how much is the acceleration. what is the acceleration in this direction? Remember, the acceleration due to gravity g will be like this. So the acceleration in this direction, because this is theta, so that acceleration will be g cos theta. It is not sin theta, because you are used to writing sin theta. No, this is not sin, this will be cos. Number 2, what is the length AB? Now if you look at that triangle, okay, this will be 90 degrees. You know that if you have a diameter of a circle, the angle subtended, okay, at any point on the circle from the diameter is always 90 degree. Okay, that's a standard property. Okay, so since AC is the hypotenuse, I can quickly say length AB will be length AC, and it will be cos of that, cos theta. So hence AB will be equal to, AC is the diameter, so it will be 2r cos theta. Everybody fine till this point? Let me know, guys. Okay, now what do you need to do? I think you need to use second kinematic equation, which is S is ut plus half a t square. What is S? Is the length, which is 2r cos theta. What is initial velocity? 0, because it started from rest. Half, what is the acceleration? That's g cos theta into t square. Now cos theta and cos theta goes, 2 2s are 4, r and by g is equal to t square. Naturally t will be equal to 2 root of r divided by g, which is option C. Many of you got it wrong. I was seeing many of you answered B, some of you even answered D. The correct answer is C, guys. Keep in mind, even the acceleration will change and even the distance is different. It is cos theta of 2r. This is r, this is r. So 2r cos theta. Very good. Hello Param, welcome. Can we use dimensional analysis? Yes, you can use, but this is not so lengthy. I mean, you might waste as much time as in dimensional analysis as much as you would do in this particular method. So it's fine, both of them. It's up to you, Arshit. I mean, it depends on the options. Yes, you can use dimensional analysis also. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I think it is, yeah, it is convenient over here probably. Okay, but there is a problem, I think, and the problem is between B and C. How will you eliminate between B and C? That's the problem. Yeah, be careful. Hi Frank, welcome. So how will you eliminate that? Because root G and G over here, so again you will get root G, R is on the top, so it's difficult to eliminate between B and C using dimensional analysis. So that's the problem. Yep. So let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen, and based on solid mechanics. Hi Chandrasekhar, come on. By the way guys, if you have forgotten to smash the like button, go ahead and hit the like button out there, and if you are new to this channel, go smash the subscribe button. After subscribing, go hit the like button if you are loving this session, if you want us to do more such sessions, if you want us to prepare you for advanced, if you want us to prepare for the 4th attempt, come on, your comments, your likes and your lovely attendance is our inspiration to conduct more such videos. Go ahead, do that right now. Let's see how many of you can do this really quick. Come on, figure this out. What should be the correct answer within 1 minute? 2 wires are made of the same material, same volume. Wire 1 has A cross section, wire 2 has thrice the cross section. Length of the wire is increased by X on force F. How much force is needed to stretch the second wire by the same amount? Thank you, Chandrasekhar. Yes, Riya, I'm taking the other class for 12th standard, and that would be on EMI. I'm going to start Faraday's law, Lenz's law tonight at 7:30 in the Pathfinder series, which is a long-term series for the 12th standard students. Yep. And tomorrow 7:30 for the 11th standard students, I'm starting the next chapter, that's Newton's laws of motion. Okay, let's see how many of you can get this. Okay, I think the time should be up anytime now. Yes, Utkarsh, you can get 320 marks. Just watch my strategy session and also avoid your silly mistakes and work really hard. You can definitely improve from 250 to 300. Yes, definitely. It's not that difficult. Okay, just avoid silly mistakes, watch the strategy session, solve as many questions as you can. Okay, so what you need to do, first of all, many of you I was seeing were answering C. Now let's see whether it is actually C or not. This is a wire of cross section A, length is L. Now remember, same material, means the Young's modulus is same. Same volume means area multiplied by length is constant. That's the meaning of that. So the second wire, which has thrice the cross section, 3A, will have a length of L by 3 because the product should be constant. Length is small to compensate for the larger area. Now the thing is, you are applying some force because of which it extends. Okay, here also you are applying some force because of which it extends. I want the extension to be same. I don't know what is this F2. Okay, so what should be that F so that the extension is the same? Now I'll tell you what. In general, Young's modulus is stress by strain, right? Okay. Now what is the stress for this situation? It is force by area. What is the strain? It is X by L. Okay. Now rearrange this. You will get F is equal to YAX divided by L. Correct? Everybody fine till this point? Now listen in. The area has multiplied 3 times from this situation to this situation. You are increasing the numerator 3 times. The length has decreased by 3 times, or it has changed by a factor of 1 by 3. Numerator changes 3 times, denominator changes 1 by 3 times. X and Y, they do not change. They are as it is. So Y and X are the same for both of them. Hence, what will happen to the force, guys? The force will change 3 into 3 times, which is 9 times. Hence, the correct answer is C. That's the quickest way of doing it. As simple as that. I hope this is clear. Very good. I hope this is clear. Everybody understood this? Shall we go ahead to the next question coming up on your screen now? Excellent. Eclair Tsunami says +6 till now. Come on, guys. You need to work really hard. You need to put in a lot of effort. Make sure you have a pen and a paper to scribble in and your mind is alert. Let's get going to the next question. Veera, it's very simple, bacha. Just use stress by strain. Use the formula. If numerator increases 3 times, denominator changes by 1 by 3 times. 3 goes on the top. 3 into 3 is 9 times. So force will change 9 times. Just watch the replay, you'll get it later on. Don't worry, the entire session is recorded again. Okay, great. Here's the next question coming up on your screen on waves. And standing waves is the topic of this particular question. So if you know the equation of standing waves, the general equation, you will get this question really easily. A string of length L is fixed at both ends. It's vibrating in its third overtone. So think, how will it vibrate? The maximum amplitude is A. The amplitude at a distance of L by 3 from one of the end is not more than 1 minute, because BITSAT is a game. It's a competitive exam of which tests your time, your speed and your accuracy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, my warriors, figure this out. Think about it. How are you going to solve it? So basically in the previous question, it was nothing but there are 2 wires of different areas and different lengths because the volume was same. And you are applying some force. How much force will you apply in the second case to get the same extension? So it's a question on solid mechanics. So just check your solid mechanics knowledge and equations. So use Young's modulus as stress by strain, you will get it. Come on, let's see. No, Manathani, the screen is very bright. In fact, people will say that the screen is so bright that, sir, please use the dark mode or something like that. So it is perfectly fine. Just check your screen brightness on your end. Okay? Fine. Let's see how to solve this question. The string of length L is fixed at both ends and it is vibrating in the third overtone. Third overtone means fourth harmonic. Fourth harmonic for a fixed end. Okay, because it is fixed at both ends. Hence, fourth harmonic means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what it is. So this is fixed over here and this is fixed over here. This is the fourth harmonic. Now if you observe carefully, this is one wavelength and this is the second wavelength. So clearly you can see the length is 1 lambda and 2 lambda. So 2 lambda, guys. Do you see that? Did you see that? This is one wavelength. I hope you see this. This is one wavelength. This is another wavelength. So 1, 2. So 2 lambdas. So the total length is 2 lambda. Just keep this in mind. Now, next thing, what you should do. Yes, the string is oscillating or it's vibrating in its third overtone, and we have to find the amplitude at L/3. So use the general equation. What is the general equation, guys? It is y is equal to 2a sine kx, and you can have sine, cos, whatever. Okay, so sine, let's say omega t, example. Don't worry about that term. This one over here is the amplitude. This is the amplitude. Remember, at amplitude as a function of x. You substitute the value of x, you will get amplitude. Some amplitude sine omega t. This is equation of SHM. Something sine or cos omega t. So how much is the amplitude depends on this entire factor. Now, the maximum amplitude is A. See, maximum amplitude. Max amplitude is when, sine kx is equal to 1. That's the maximum possible value of sine. What does this tell you? It tells you 2a is equal to small a. I hope this is clear. Everybody fine till this point? Everybody fine till this point? Shall we go ahead? Okay. Now, Ria, I think it is blur because of the resolution. Please select your resolution to 720p. At the bottom, YouTube, what it does, it automatically sets the screen resolution based on your internet speed. You can force it to set it for higher resolution. Just do that. Okay. Now just check your internet speed and force it to higher resolution. Now, for the second time, when the distance is L/3, here is what you will do. The amplitude at x is equal to L/3 will be given by, use this equation, 2a sine kx, but the value of x that I'll be putting is L/3. And this 2a, what is this 2a? I just found it to be small a. So it is small a. And what is the value of k, by the way? K is nothing but 2 pi by lambda. So substitute everything. Okay, let's just substitute everything. So sine of 2 pi by, lambda, that's angular wave number. X is nothing but L/3. All right. So let's see what do we get next. So this is equal to a sine, now 2 pi by lambda and L/3. Guys, we just figured out L is 2 lambda. L is 2 lambda over here. So this will be 2 pi into 2 lambda divided by lambda into 3. Hence, what am I going to get? A sine of 4 pi by 3. So what is 4 pi by 3's sine? Just take the modulus, guys. Just check the modulus of that amplitude, even if it comes out to be negative. So guys, I think it should be A √3/2. Sine 60 is √3/2. I hope this is clear. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Yes, the correct answer is C. How many of you got this question correctly? Please let me know in the chat box. And if you made a mistake, let others also know. No, because there is no other method. You have to know the formula for amplitude. If you do not know this formula, you will make a mistake. The only shortcut, or rather I would say the only way you can reduce the length of the problem is just thinking, I don't have to write the entire equation. You can directly start from here, or rather this. The amplitude of a standing wave is only this much, and the maximum amplitude is 2a. Okay, maximum amplitude is A. So immediately replace 2a with A. So you can directly start off with this equation over here, avoiding these few steps. If you have solved these kind of questions previously, that's the only reduction in the method that you can do. Apart from that, the method will stay the same. Okay, let's get going to the next one. All right. So two spheres are there, and their materials are different, and one with double the radius and one with 1/4 of the radius. In fact, you have to find the ratio of their thermal conductivities. I will just help you with the diagram first. See guys, what is happening? This is a sphere, okay, and that sphere has some thickness, okay. Let's say the thickness or the width of the sphere is W, okay, and the radius of the sphere is, let's say, R. And what is there inside of it? There is some ice. Okay, there is some ice which is filled inside it. Okay, now think of it this way, guys. The temperature of that ice is 0 degrees Celsius. Outside temperature is T degrees Celsius. So what will happen? Heat will flow from high to low. So heat will come inside from everywhere. Heat will come inside from everywhere. So this is heat flow which is happening, because of which the ice will melt. So the question is, the first sphere takes 25 minutes to melt the ice, and the second sphere takes 16 minutes to melt the ice which is inside of it. The question is, what is the ratio of the thermal conductivities? That's the question. Two chapters combined, calorimeter, alright, heat capacity is calorimeter, and your heat transfer, thermal conductivity. Both chapters are together. Harshit, the only way to improve English vocabulary is read novels, watch English, either movies, English news, English lectures, not like English lectures, but watch the lectures in English. I mean, you cannot learn in Hindi and expect your marks to improve in English. That's not possible. Also read newspapers, and whenever you see any new word or hear a new word, please try to open up the dictionary and check out, or open up Google on your phone itself and see what's the meaning of that. And also converse in English as much as possible with your friends who are from English medium. That's the way you can do it. You cannot improve English suddenly within few days. You can just get an idea of the type of questions. You can expect these kind of questions, but you cannot suddenly improve English. It takes years of practice and years of, hard work to do that. Please understand that. Yes, bacha, I know Osmania University. Okay, now let's do this question. Okay, let's do this question. Now, what you need to do is, whatever heat flows in will melt it. Okay, now what is the heat required to melt it? So the heat flow through the walls or the thickness will melt the ice. So what is the heat flow through the walls? I know the formula. It is K A delta T by delta X. Delta X in this case is the width, okay, because it's crossing that width W, and this is nothing but the heat flow rate, that is joules per second. How much heat is required to melt the ice? It is mass into latent heat, and the time taken, let's say, is small t. This is the time. This is joules per second, joules per second. So equate both the sides. Whatever heat entered in via conduction went in melting it, and it took time t. So the heat per unit time is heat flow rate. Now just substitute the values. Like A, which is the surface area through which the heat enters inside, it is nothing but 4 pi r square into T divided by the width, that is just random, I'll just put it as W. Mass, what is the mass inside? The mass inside will be density of the ice, okay, density of the ice into 4 by 3 pi r cube into latent heat, the whole thing divided by time. Now you just rearrange all of this, but before that you will see one small thing. R square and r cube will cancel, so just concentrate. Okay, this has gone, okay, this has gone, one of the r is remaining, okay, and W is also there, and time is also there. And let's talk about conductivity K. See guys, this conductivity K, if you think about it, this W will go on the top, so it is proportional to W. It is also proportional to R, okay, it is also proportional to R, and it is inversely proportional to time. So I just got this relationship. I hope this is clear. Conductivity is directly proportional to W into R and divided by time. Rest other things are constants which you need to ignore it. You just need to ignore it. Now what you need to do is use this relationship to solve this problem. So hence K1 by K2 will be W1 by W2 into R1 by R2 into T2 by T1. That's all you need to do. So what is the widths ratio? Okay, the two spheres are there with double the radius and 1/4 of the wall thickness. So the wall thickness is in the ratio of 1/4. The radius, the double the radius. So R1 by R2 is 2 times, 2:1. And the time taken, guys, look at this. One is 25 minutes, okay, and the smaller one is 16 minutes. So this is the larger one. The larger one takes 25 minutes. So be careful. It says, who is the larger one? R1 is the larger one. So this is 25 and the smaller one takes 16 minutes. So guys, from this, you will see this as 8 by 25. That should be the answer. I hope this is clear. Yep. Everybody understood? Such a good question. This can come in your bonus. In your bonus, for BITSAT, it is difficult. For BITSAT, it is difficult. Remember, there are 12 bonus questions. If you solve this question separately for smaller sphere and separately for bigger sphere, you are unnecessarily wasting time. In fact, if you have been following my lectures very regularly, you have seen this is what I do. Whenever there is a comparison ratio, I do not solve it individually for both the scenarios or both the aspects separately. Now, I solve it for a general case. Do you see that? This is a general solution. I get the exact proportionalities and then I take the division ratios, whatever is required. So that becomes a very short way of solving the problem. Okay? Yes. So that's how you need to do it. So this is the quickest way of doing this problem. All right, let's get going. Yes, 8:25 is the answer. Let's get moving to the next question coming up on your screen. Trust me, this can be solved by very simple ways and you can solve this within 30 to 40 seconds. So the question is, what is the current through the 45 ohm resistor? Let's see if we can solve this. Very easy question, guys. No, bonus questions don't have negative marking. Okay? Come on. Let's see if we can do this. Very, very easy question, guys. Come on, come on, come on. What is the current through this 45? Just simplify it. Trust me, it is a very simple, easy circuit. Come on, my warriors. Manas, like I said before also, there will be no BITSAT paper discussion because few number of people write it. Very difficult to get the BITSAT questions out. Okay, and the number of questions in BITSAT are much more than mains. So probability of students remembering it is also very less. So that's why there is no point discussing it because we won't be able to get, nobody will be able to get that many questions. Yep, just check. Okay, so okay, let's get going. Okay, so let's get going, guys. Yep. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Yep. So, Panika is saying someone told me that there is negative marking. Wait a minute, guys. In bonus questions of BITSAT, I think the marking scheme will be same as the previous ones. I mean, whatever was there for the regular questions, the same pattern should continue. But फिर भी एक बार check कर लो, ठीक है? Just check it out once more. I think the marking scheme remains the same. Most likely, you know, the negative marks should be there. Most likely, you're right. Yeah, just check it out once more. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, there will be negative marks. Just check it out, most likely. Now, in the circuit shown in the figure, find the current in 45 ohm resistance. Okay, so what we need to do? First of all, this 50 and this 50, how much will it become? 100 ohms, correct? This 50 and this 50 are in series, 100 ohms. This 100 and this 100 are in parallel. Okay, this 100 and this 100 are in parallel. So what will that become? So from this point to this point, 100 and 100 in parallel, that will again become 50 ohms. Everybody fine till this point? Okay. Next, this is 100, this is also 100. This will become 200 ohms in series. Now, this 200 in series and 50 in parallel. So 200 into 50 divided by 250, guys. How much will you get? Just check this out. How much are you getting? Come on. How much are you getting? 200 into 50 divided. Yes, you should get this as 50 ohms. This, whatever you get over here, you will probably get it. So you are going to get 50 ohms, guys. Now, if this is totally, okay, so if this is totally, yeah, if this is, yeah, are you getting 50 ohms? No, I don't think you are going to get 50 ohms. Just check it once more. 200 into 50 divided by 250, guys. No, you will not get 50. You will get 40 ohms. Check this out. Yes, you will get 40 ohms. Yeah, you will get 40 ohms. Okay, so you are going to get 40 ohms, guys. So this will be 40 ohms. Yes, 40 ohms and 50 ohms in series. These two are in series. So 40 plus 50 will become 90. So hence this 90 and this 90 in parallel, this 90 and this 90 in parallel will make it 45 ohms again. This was 90 in parallel, so that will make it 45 ohms. Now 45 plus 45 will make it 90 in series. 45 and 45 will make it 90 ohms totally, and this 90 and this 90 together will make the R equivalent as 45 ohms. Net R equivalent. Hence the current will be voltage, which is 180 divided by 45, which is how much, guys? 4 amperes. Everybody fine till this point? Everybody fine till this point, guys? Okay, now what do you need to do? Read the question. The question is, find the current through 45 ohm resistance. So if 4 amperes flows here, 2 and 2 will get divided equally, because this was 90, this was also 90. So hence the correct answer will be 2 amperes and not 4 amperes. Be careful. The question is in 45 ohm resistance, not in the net circuit. Yes, C is the answer. No, Taslim Shaikh, that's not going to be A. A lot of you said A. No, it is not going to be A, it is going to be C. Be careful. Okay, so yep, the correct answer is actually C. Very good. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. Based on radioactivity, radioactive element X converts into another element Y. Half-life of X is 2. Initially only X is there. After some time the ratio of atoms of X and Y is found to be how much? Okay, meanwhile I'll just confirm to you for the bonus questions. Yes, guys, there will be negative marking, okay? Yes, there will be negative marking in the bonus questions. Yes. Yes, it will be have, correct. Okay. So you need to be really careful while you are attempting the bonus questions, correct. What is the benefit of bonus questions? The benefit is that, you know, you can get more marks if you are sure of those questions. Okay, it's just that you have an opportunity of scoring more, you know, than the other people who do not attempt the bonus. That's the only thing. Yeah, negative marking is there, but chances of improving your score can increase. All right. So here is the question, and radioactive element X converts into radioactive element Y. Into a stable element Y. So let's say at T is equal to 0, X was X0, Y was 0. At time T, the amount of X0 will be X0 e to the power minus lambda T, correct? After some time, the amount of radioactive material left will be nothing but X0 e to the power minus lambda T. And how much amount of nuclei will be present in Y? Well, that's the difference of these. this much is left. Please understand, this is how much is left, correct? So the number of decayed atoms will be the number of element Y being present over here. So that means it will be x naught minus x naught e to the power minus lambda t. So this is the amount of Y which is present. This is the amount of Y which is present over here. Now the question is, the half-life of x is given, only x is present initially after time t, the ratio of x and y. Okay, so the ratio of x and y means this by this. So x naught e to the power minus lambda t divided by x naught into 1 minus e to the power minus lambda t. This is what is given and this is what is asked. Now this is given to be 1:4, and this whole thing can be written down as x naught cancels, e to the power lambda t comes here, and this will become 1 minus 1 by e to the power lambda t. Now take LCMs, you will get this as 1/4, okay, e raised to lambda t cancels, so you will get 1 by e raised to lambda t minus 1, okay, you will get e raised to lambda t over here after taking LCM and cancelling this out. Now shift this here, so it will become e raised to lambda t minus 1 is equal to 4. So therefore e raised to lambda t is equal to 5. Therefore ln of 5 will be lambda t. But lambda is ln 2 by half-life. Half-life is 2. So into t. Therefore t is equal to 2 ln 5 by ln 2. That's the answer. Now this answer comes out somewhere between 4 and 6. Yes, somewhere between B and 6. That's it. Very good. So that is the answer, guys. Somewhere between 4 and 6. How many of you got it, guys? Now remember, you should remember the log of ln2, ln3, ln5 and ln6. You can get it from 2 and 3, and ln7 and ln10. So these are the things which you should remember, guys. These are the things which you should remember. You should also remember the values of E, 1 by E as well. You should know the value of pi and pi square. You should also remember the value of root 2, root 3, root 4 to is 2, root 5 and root 6. You can get it from 2 and 3. But if you know it by heart, it's very good. And root 7. Also know the value of 1 by root 2 and 1 by root 3. It comes in handy. All these are numbers which you should remember for increasing your speed in the examination. Keep this in mind. Okay. So as many, also you should remember tables till, I mean, come on, at least 20, 30, squares till 30 or 20 at least, and cubes till 10, and cube roots of 2, cube roots of 3. If you remember it, it comes out very, very handy for these examinations. All right. So let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. Kota Kiran, I hope you have a calculator. Please make a table. At least utna mehnat to kar lo. At least do that much of hard work. I have at least told you which values you should remember. At least do the hard work of writing down the table and memorizing it every day. Okay, cool. Let's get going to the next question. Here it comes. In Young's double slit experiment, the intensity of light at a point on the screen where the path difference is lambda is k. Now, lambda is the wavelength of light. The intensity at a point where the path difference is lambda by 4. Let's see how many of you can do this within 1 minute. Laksh, I'm not sure how many more physics questions are there. Okay, but you need to have patience because we will do many questions. I think around 15 questions totally I had planned for physics. Okay, so just concentrate. You cannot give up so easily. Laksh, if you give up so easily, how are you going to sit there in the examination hall and solve 150 questions, bacha? Okay. Come on. Lakshmi, which 2021 batch did I leave, bacha? Or which kind of session is this? This is 2021 session. Okay, come on. Some of you are saying K by 2, some of you are saying C, which is actually K by 2. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Some of you are saying D. Okay, people are clearly confused between D and C, like you can see that. Okay, interesting. Very standard formula, and the standard formula is the intensity at any point is the maximum intensity cos square phi by 2. That's the standard formula. Now see this, when the path difference is lambda, right? When delta x is lambda, understand the value of phi that you will get, okay? The value of phi, which is, remember, 2 pi by lambda into delta x, okay? Delta x is lambda, so you are going to get this as 2 pi radian. Hence, I will get that the value of IP, which was given to be, how much was it given to be? K. So K will be equal to I max, because this cos square will just become 1, guys. Okay, so the value of K is I max, because the value of cos square will just become 1. You can just try this out. Now for the second point, where the path difference is lambda by 4, what's the intensity? Okay, what's the value of I max? I max value is K. Cos square, okay, phi by 2, 1 by 2 into phi. What is phi? It is 2 pi by lambda into delta x. What is delta x? It is lambda by 4. Just substitute this and you will get the answer, guys. What is it going to be? IP is equal to K into cos square of 2 gone, lambda gone, cos square of pi by 4. Cos of 45 is 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 whole square. Hence it should be K by 2. That's the answer. That's the answer. As simple as that. Is that clear? Is that clear? Very good. Very good. Chalo, let's get going to the next question. Coming up on your screen, the series limit wavelength of Lyman series for the hydrogen atom is 912 angstrom. Then the series limit wavelength for Balmer series of hydrogen atom is how much? Come on, think about it. Come on. The series limit wavelength of Lyman series. What do you mean by series limit? Is it the minimum wavelength, maximum wavelength? Think about it and accordingly you will get the answer. You don't even have to do much of calculations, because if you see, all the answers are into 4 into 2 divided by 2. So just need to see what is the factor out there. Just check out what the factor is. Come on, my warriors. So just think about those lines. Okay, so these are our lines. Okay, this is infinity, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So when I talk about Lyman series limit, that means I'm talking from infinity to 1. Okay, so this is your Lyman series limit, and Balmer will be from infinity to 2. So this is your Balmer series. So come on, guys, now you should be able to get it very, very easily. Which formula are you going to use? You can use your standard Rydberg's formula, which you have. All right, so 1 by lambda is equal to constants into 1 by n square minus 1 by infinity square, because that's the limit, because we are talking about the series limit. So there will be infinity over here. This will be Rydberg's constant into z square, which I don't care, because from this I am clearly seeing lambda is proportional to n square. Lambda is proportional to n square. So hence lambda of, then the series limit of the, yes. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Yes, lambda is directly proportional to n square. Now for Balmer, yes, lambda for Balmer is asked. So lambda for Balmer upon lambda for Lyman will be nothing but, what is the value of n that you will put for Balmer? You will be putting 2. And what will be the value of n you will be putting for Lyman? That will be 1. And just square this. So lambda of Balmer will be 2 square is 4 multiplied by Lyman's lambda. What is it given to be? 912 angstrom. So that will be the answer. That means it should be C. Just check this out if this is correct. Some of you are saying C, very good. Some of you said A also, that is wrong. Okay, be careful, it should be C, guys. So just had to use the Rydberg's formula and just figure out that these are all constants. So lambda is directly proportional to n square. So hence just take the ratio and you'll get it. Cool. That's answer C. Next question coming up on your screen on EMI. Let's see how many of you can do this within 1 minute. The question is, there is a conducting circular loop placed in a uniform magnetic field of this much Tesla with its plane perpendicular to the magnetic field. So magnetic field is perpendicular to the loop. The radius is shrinking at 2 millimeters per second. Then the induced EMF when the radius is 2 centimeters is 1 minute to this. Come on, let's see. Don't put tukka. Tukka might not always work. Logic will happen after physics. So I have a lot of questions today because I don't want to do few questions, because this is the last BITSAT mock test, let me tell you from my side. After this, you have to just revise through the previous year questions. If you have missed the previous mock tests of English, logical reasoning or physics, just watch the replays, okay? So trust me, that much will be sufficient. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Okay, so 20 seconds to go. A conducting circular loop is placed in uniform magnetic field of 0.04 Tesla with its plane perpendicular. It's based on Faraday's law. A lot of you are saying C, some of you are saying D. Interestingo. Let's see how many of you get it. 7 seconds to go. Why people write BITSAT? To get into bits. Simple reason. How to remember physics formula fast? I have given a very nice way to remember it. I've conducted a very special class of remembering physics formulas. Just search for it on YouTube. It's also there in the playlist. Just check it out. Physics formula, 3-hour session or 2.5-hour session was there. Okay. Now EMF developed is by Faraday's law, d phi by dt. Flux is nothing but magnetic field into area. Okay. And B is not changing, only area is changing. So B will go outside. So it will be d by dt of area. But area is nothing but pi r square. So this will become b pi. Now derivative of r square with respect to time I can't find. So use chain rule like this. So dr by dt. Hence I will get this as b pi. I use chain rule over here. You can see that b pi into 2r into dr by dt. Now just substitute the values, you will get the answer. Magnetic field, it's 4 into 10 to the power minus 2 into pi into 2 into radius is 2 centimeter, 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. dr by dt, shrinking rate is 2 millimeters, that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. That's it, guys. 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16, 16 into 2, 32. So 32 pi, and this will be 10 to the power minus 2, 10 to the power minus 2, 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 7 volt, which will be, okay, it will be actually 3.2 into pi into 10 to the power minus 6 volts, which is microvolt. Hence, option will be D. Many of you made a mistake. Some of you said C before this. Be careful. Those of you said D, I can see that. Very good. Congratulations. You got it. You got it. Excellent. Excellent, guys. Excellent. So that's the correct answer. Simple derivatives, chain rule, and all of that. Yes, 3.2 pi microvolt. That's the correct answer. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. Based on thermo. Let's see how many of you can get this question correct. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. I will not give you more than 1 minute for this question. The values are in pascals and this is in meter cube. The question is A to B to C, heat is given. How much is the heat required to go from A to C? That's the question. A to B is given to be 400 and B to C is given to be 100 joules of Q heat. So the question is, how much heat will you take to go from A to C? All the values are in SI units, pascals and meter cube. Figure this out. Thank you, Shaukat Ali Bacha. Ankit, you need to solve a little bit faster, probably to get the correct answer. I don't know how you got the answer so quickly, Bacha. Ayushi saying A, Nilokit Kashyap saying A, Nagaraja saying B. Interesting. How are you going to find this out? Based on the graph, figure this out. What will be the heat to go from A to C, not C to A? Ankit, notes will consume a lot of time, but it will also help you in the long run. Whatever hard work you do today will benefit you tomorrow. Okay, BAC, BAC, BAC. People are confused. Okay, hardly any time left, and the time should be up now. Okay, so what you need to do is, first of all, in order to find this heat, I will first find the heat consumed in a cyclic process. What is the heat consumed in a cyclic process A, B, C? Let's figure that out. because that will be needed. It is not 0, huh? Be careful. This will be same as the work done in the cyclic process ABC, because for a cyclic process, delta U is 0, Q is equal to W. And what is the work done? It is the area enclosed. Whatever is the area enclosed, that means this area, guys. This is the area which is enclosed. Okay, so this is the area which you need to find out. So what is that area enclosed? That is half into base, which is 2 and 4, so that will be 2. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 into height. This is the height. 6 minus 2, that's 4. So 4 into 10 to the power 4. So what are you going to get? 2 gets cancelled and you will get 4. Yes, 40 joules. So 40 joules is the answer. Cool. Now this QABC, strictly speaking, is nothing but QAB plus QBC plus QCA, correct? Heat from A to B plus B to C plus C to A will be the heat consumed in the cyclic process. What is QAB? I already know it. It is nothing but 400. What is QBC? Is already given. How much it is? It is 100. So plus QCA. Therefore, take this QCA on the other side. So 400 plus 100 minus 40 will be minus QCA. Now, what is this, guys? 400 plus 100, which is 500, 500 minus 40, that's 460. And minus QCA is plus QAC. You can flip the alphabets, the sign will also flip. If you take positive work or positive heat, while coming back you will take negative work or you will consume negative heat. So when you flip the signs, you have to also flip the alphabets out here. So hence Q from A to C is 460 joules. So that was the trick you need to use. So you cannot find A to C directly. So you find C to A by converting it into a cyclic process and then figure it out by just flipping the sign. That's it. Interesting? So that's how it is. That's how it is. Very good. Very good. Utkarsh, I have covered all the formulas of physics. Just I think 1 or 2 weeks back, just before JEE Mains. Okay, you can just search for Shreyas sir physics formulas. You will get it. It's a 2.5 hour session. Just search on YouTube. You will get it. Okay. Next question coming up on your screen. How internal energy becomes 0? That's a standard rule, HN, because you are coming back to the same state. If you come back to the same state, what will happen? Internal energy change will become 0. That's why delta U is 0. And by first law, Q is equal to work done. Standard things. You have learned this in chemistry. Physical chemistry also you learn the same thing, bacha. Okay, let's see whether you can do this. Okay, come on my warriors, figure this out. This is the next question. In a circular disc of radius r and thickness r by 6, the moment of inertia I about an axis passing through the center perpendicular to its plane. It is melted and recasted into a solid sphere. This is going to be a tricky question. It will take some time, but I'll give you maybe 1 minute 20 seconds, not more than that. The moment of inertia of the sphere will be how much? Remember these words. The disc is melted and casted into a sphere. That means some of the things will remain constant, like density, mass and volume. These three things won't change because it's the same material. You just reshaped it into, from a disc to a sphere. So let's see how many of you can get this very easily. 1 minute 20 seconds, not more than that. HN, no bacha, work is not 0. Work is the area enclosed. You have to study the chapter of thermodynamics. That's why you are saying this. Work done is not 0 in a cyclic process. Who has told you that? Specific XI, please watch the replay, you will get it. Okay? Cool. Yes. Let's see how many of you can do this. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Okay, some of you are saying D. Interesting question. Why don't we calculate the area? Vudagani, if we calculate the area, understand the area under PV graph never gives you heat, it gives you work. That's the problem. So to calculate heat, we had to make use of the cyclic process. Understand? Area under the graph never gives you heat, it gives you work. It might give you heat in certain cases, coincidentally, but that's only when delta U is 0, not otherwise. Okay. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Moment of inertia of the sphere, guys. It is going to be very, very interesting. Yes, the volume will be constant for sure. Okay. Some of you said C, some of you said D, one of you also said B, I guess. Now, the way to solve this is, first of all, the moment of inertia of a disk will be given by mass into radius of the disk is capital R square. Okay, so divided by 2. Okay, that's the moment of inertia of a disk. Now, the moment of inertia of a solid sphere will be 2 by 5. Mass will not change, correct? But the radius will change. So let's say it is small r. So 2 by 5 mr square. Okay, so now the whole challenge is to figure out this small r. Well, that's not that difficult. Here is what I'm going to do. The volume is constant. The volume will be constant. So what is the volume of the disk, guys? The volume of the disk, think about it. It will be pi r square, it's the area, into thickness, is the volume of the cylinder, into r by 6, will be the volume of the sphere, which is 4 by 3 pi small r cube, correct? Now pi goes away. Here you will see 3 and 6 will go away, pi and pi will also go away. This will become 2, correct? So what will you get, guys? You will get r cube is equal to 8 small r cube. That means capital R is 2 times of small r. Is that right? You are getting capital R is small r into 2. Now it's just a matter of, dividing both of them. That's it. So the moment of inertia of the disk upon the moment of inertia of the sphere will be equal to m by m will cancel. You will have r square by 2 over here, and from here you will have 2 small r square divided by 5. Okay, now the next step, moment of inertia of the disk is given to be I. Moment of inertia of the sphere is what we need to find. And over here, what do we have? 2 2s are 4, that 5 went on the top. R by small r, what is r by small r? You can see that from here, r divided by small r will be nothing but 2, right? So r divided by small r whole square will be what? 2 square, guys. So hence this will be nothing but 5. So moment of inertia of the sphere will be I divided by 5, which is option C. Option C is the correct answer. Yep, that's it. So it's just based on the concept that since you have recasted it, mass, density, volume, all will remain same. Mass is same, volume is same. I have made use of those facts, and just simple ratios and basic algebra will give you the answer. All right, let's get going to the next one. It's easy. Very good. Param got it. Excellent. No, these questions are not for class 9th. Ishani, these are 12th standard plus questions. This is just before the examination. Okay, next question coming up on your screen. There is a point particle. Okay, there is a point particle and it's of mass 0.1 kg. It's executing SHM of amplitude 0.1 meter. The particle passes through the mean position. The kinetic energy is so and so joules. Obtain the equation of motion for the particle if its initial phase of oscillation is 45 degree. Let's see how many of you can get this. Thank you, Taslim Sheikh. Okay, it's simple. Dikshita, next session tonight will be tonight, but that's for 12th standard. I'll be starting Faraday's law, Lenz's law, which is a part of electromagnetic induction. Okay, in the Pathfinder series. Cool. Ankit, Utkar saying A. Sure. Okay, first of all, let's figure one by one and let's also eliminate few options. Okay, is the amplitude given? Yes. Check this out. The amplitude is clearly mentioned, 0.1 meter. Naturally, option D gets eliminated, option B also gets eliminated. Because look at this amplitude, how can it be 0.2, guys? This is wrong. That's gone. Okay. Now, phase difference is pi by 4 because 45 degrees is nothing but pi by 4. So everywhere pi by 4 is there, so I cannot eliminate it so easily. Cool. So now the only challenge is to figure out omega. How do I find omega? Well, I know what to do. Half mv square. Okay. What is that? At the mean position. At the mean position, remember the kinetic energy is maximum. I can use that. So at mean velocity is maximum. So therefore half m v max square is equal to kinetic energy. Therefore half into mass, which is 0.1, into v max square is equal to, what's the kinetic energy? 8 into 10 to the power minus 3. Therefore v max square will be 8 2s are 16 into, this is 1 by 10, so this will become 10 to the power minus 2. Therefore v max will be equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 1, which is 0.4 meters per second. That's v max. I don't want v max, I want omega. I know something, v max is a into omega. So 0.4 is amplitude multiplied by, how much is the amplitude? It's 0.1 into omega. So therefore omega will be 4. So where is 4? I think it is over here. This will be out of the question. Yeah. So hence option is A. Yes, answer is A. Is that clear? Interesting? Done and dusted, says Jahir. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, excellent. Yes, bacha, I will be doing ray optics PYQ with Taslim after the BITSAT is over. In the rank booster series, we will take up some unit wise mock tests or something like that. And if you want some topic specifically, you need to put it up in the comment section. If I see more comments, only then I'll take it up. If I see only one comment, then I will probably ignore it. So I need some more comments. Okay, chalo. Ankit, I had my breakfast in the morning. I'm an early riser. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock. Okay, so 6 o'clock is my usual time of waking up. I sleep very early. I sleep at 10:30 or something like that. Okay, chalo. A direct current of 5 ampere is superimposed. Actually, I think there is some spelling mistake. Superimposed on an alternating current of 10 sine omega t flowing through the wire. The effective value of the resulting current will be, let's see. Dikshita, BITSAT, this is the last session, bacha, from my side. Okay, I have done enough mock tests, so that's the last session. Okay, so just see all my previous sessions. That will be very, very helpful. Okay, and all the best for all the students who are going to give the BITSAT examination today afternoon or tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, all the best. Please, yeah, give it very well. And yes, after the physics mock test, we are going to start with English and logical reasoning. Okay. Dikshita, instead of conducting 2 sessions, I have made a big session of many questions, Dikshita. Okay, and all the others. So today's session, like you can see, it's going to be very big. Okay, lot of questions planned for you. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, cool. Let's see how to solve this question. And what you need to do is use the definition of RMS. If you use the definition of RMS, only then you will get it. So what's the definition of RMS? IRMS square is nothing but integral current square. So what is the current? Current is 5 plus 10 sine omega t. Okay, the whole thing dt from 0 to t divided by the time period. Why have I added them? The reason for the addition is because they are superimposed. They are superimposed. That means you are adding both the currents together. Now it's just a matter of mathematics, okay, and some simple techniques which you remember from integration. So this term will become 5. Oh, this is square, by the way. This is 5 plus 10 sine omega t is the current. I squared dt by t. So you will get 5 square dt, okay, plus integral 10 square sine square omega t dt plus AB, 2AB cos, 2AB you will get. So 2 into 5 into 10 sine of omega t dt, again 0 to t, this is also 0 to t, this is also 0 to t, the whole thing divided by t. Okay, now 5 square dt by t. So what will happen? This 5 square will become 25 into integral of t is, dt is nothing but t, so it will become t. Okay, the whole thing divided by t. All right, or if you want, split the division, that's okay, divided by t separately. Okay, plus 10 square sine square omega t by t. Guess what this is? This is nothing but 10 sine omega t, okay, square dt from 0 to t by t. This is the definition of RMS current for a current of amplitude 10 amperes. This will definitely give you this will definitely give you the RMS current for AC current of 10 sine omega t. That's the standard formula. If you do not agree with that, no problem. Okay, just take the 10 square outside, this will be 100, and this value 0 to t sine square omega t dt, the whole thing divided by time, this value is going to be half, because the average of sine square, I have told you again and again, the average of sine square, cos square functions is always half. So next step, this is just going to be 100 by 2 or 100 into 1 by 2. This will just become 25. And what about the last term? That will be 0. Why will that be 0? Because look at this, you are asking what is the area under a sine graph from 0 to t. That answer will be 0, guys. So that is 0. Be careful. Yep. So from this, what is the value of IRMS square am I getting? 25 plus 50, which is nothing but 75. So IRMS will be root 75. Root 75 is 25 into 3 means it will be 5 root 3. So hence answer is B. That's the answer. So what are the techniques used over here? Number one, you should know this. The average value of sine. Average of sine square or cos square is how much? Half. Second trick that I have used over here, the area under a sine graph, the amount of positive and negative will add up to become 0. So you don't have to sit and integrate. If you notice in this entire problem, I have not actually integrated anything anywhere. That's the shortcut, Utkarsh. That's the shortcut. Yep. So if you do it really fast using these techniques, that's it. So that's why derivations are important. If you know how to find a derivation for an RMS value of current or voltage for regular sine wave or regular cos wave, you will also get this very easily. That's why I say don't ignore the derivations. Many of your coaching institutes ignore the derivations. That's the problem. Why did you find RMS value? The effective value. Look at this. What is the meaning of effective value? So in an AC circuit, the voltage current might vary. That current or that voltage which can replace that varying current is that effective current or effective voltage. It's also called as the RMS voltage or RMS current. That's why I have found RMS. Is that clear? No, you can't use IRMS direct formula because one is a DC. Look at this. This is DC and this is AC. So DC plus AC, there is no other way but to use I squared dt divided by t from 0 to t. That's the value of IRMS square. That's the only way you can do it. Okay. So this is the formula you have to use. Yep. Okay. Chalo. Utkarsh, if you are tired, all the best. You will be tired in the examination hall also. If you cannot sit for 1.5 hours, gone bacha. Gone. You will be tired in the examination and your brain will stop thinking. You will start making silly mistakes. That's why make a habit to sit for 3 hours every day. If it was average, then you don't square it, Bhuna. Just do integral I dt 0 to t from t divided by t. That's it. Don't square it. Just I dt is integral, the whole thing divided by time. That's it. Okay, chalo, let's do this. Come on. Salman, I have done almost 14-15 questions. Let's see how many of you can do this really quick within 1 minute. Timer started now. I hope you are reading the question meanwhile, and a lot of you are saying A. Come on. Figure this out. What is going to be the energy required to launch this object? Says that it is in a circular orbit of of an altitude 2r. A lot of you are saying A. Some of you are also saying B. Interesting. How does it matter, Utkarsh? Just solve the question. Don't spam or else you'll get blocked. Okay, chalo. Okay, sure, A. Okay, I'm ending the timing because a lot of you have answered and there we go. So the energy required will be given by the change in the, the change in the total energy of the satellite. Okay, now when it is in the circular orbit, think about it, the altitude was given to be 2r, radius of the earth is r, so the energy of the satellite will be minus gmm by 2r. R will be the effective radius of the orbit, which will be 3r, minus when it is on earth minus gmm by just r. That's it. That's it. So this is going to give me, oh by the way, the value, this one will also be negative, so minus minus will become plus, so gmm divided by r, and you will have 1 minus 1 by 6, which is 5 by 6. So hence this is the answer. Very good. That's it. I hope this is clear. So this is final energy minus initial energy. So this is basically initial potential energy. This is final energy of that satellite in orbit, standard formula, minus gmm by 2 times the radius. That's the formula for energy of a satellite, if you remember it. Orbital velocity not needed. Should we consider kinetic energy? It's already considered. It's already considered. That's the total energy of the satellite. So in fact, if you remember, kinetic energy plus potential energy is total energy, and it is minus half gmm by radius of the orbit, and the kinetic energy is half mv square. Potential energy is minus gmm by r. So solving this, you get this. Okay, so be careful. This two factor takes into account the kinetic as well as the potential energy. Okay, yes, let's get going to the next section. Are you guys now ready for logical reasoning and English? Are you guys ready? Put some fire, guys. I'm guessing a lot of you were waiting for this more than physics. Okay, so by the way, those of you who are confused whether our classes are actually on YouTube, even on the Vedantu platform, or are they on Google Meet? No, they are on something called as the Wave platform, and this is how the Wave platform looks like, where you have the teacher here, the chat box here, second teacher in this Q&A box with whom you can chat and ask your doubts. The second teacher is not visible, is just present for a small group of students. All the students are divided into small groups, and each teacher will take care of doubts individually. You have quizzes, leaderboards to make sure that you guys stay motivated and are in the game and do not lose focus, and you can judge yourself properly. And this leaderboard, trust me, acts like a very good driving force to actually perform well in the class. So that's our Wave platform. That's how our live classes are conducted, and whatever the teacher writes also gets recorded. You get the recordings till the last date of your course. In fact, till the last day of your examination. Okay, so that's your live classes on Wave platform, and you can check out the link which is there in the description box below for joining the crash course. Here comes the first question up on your screen. Logical reasoning, get ready. First question now. Which one of the answer figures, which of these shapes will perfectly fit in over here to complete the given question? Let's see how many of you can get this. Lohit, concentrate on the question. You're asking stupid questions, man. Okay. Yes, Taslim, I teach in the regular platform. A lot of you are saying B. Beautiful, excellento, and that's the correct answer, B. A lot of these diagrams look similar, but you need to be very careful. Okay, see what is to be done. This is a thin line, this is a thick line, and there is this thing which has to be completed here, and there is this line with a dot. Now check this out, guys. So this is a thick line, by the way. Yes. So there is only one figure like that, and that is this one. This is the one which completes it. Okay, that's the correct answer. Beautiful. So don't get confused between B and C. Okay, it's very different. The thin line is after the thick line over here. The thin line should be before. Okay, let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen now. Okay, so here it is. A series is given with one term missing. Choose the correct alternative from the given options. What do you think will come over here? Let's see whether you can answer within 20 seconds. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Like I have been telling you again and again, the challenge of the BITSAT examination is not the level of difficulty, but it's the time duration you get per question. That's the problem. Okay, Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Some of you are saying B, some of you are saying C. What is the next set of 3 alphabets that will follow these series? Okay, come on, B or C? A lot of you are confused. If you look at it carefully, A, L, Z, C, J and V, E, H and R, G, F and N. If you notice, A to C, it's a jump of +2, correct? A, B, C. C +2 is E. E +2 is G. So G +2, H, I. So it will be I. Here, it's exactly opposite. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. It's going ulta. So here it is +2. Here it is +2. Here it is +2. So think, what will you add to get F? So guys, obviously E, D, E, F. So D should be over here. Is that right? And over here, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Do you see this is +3, guys? This is +3. This is also +3. This is also +3. So what will you put over here and add 3 to it to get N? I think it should be J. Correcto. And the answer is C. So that is the logic and that is C. Very good. Very good. Very good. So a lot of you got it as C. Excelente. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen now. Very interesting question. No, Preksha, I will not be discussing the BITSAT paper because it's difficult to get the papers. Number of people who write it is also less. Number of questions are also more. So you cannot depend on the memory of the students. Select the missing number from the given figures. Look at the trend being followed. See what should come over here. Yes, Clay Tsunami, there could be questions like the bare questions. You can expect the unexpected in logical reasoning. You can. Anu Ritvik, this is the last BITSAT mock. Okay, because after this, very few students will have the exam dates after tomorrow. Okay, so that's the reason. You can use my previous mock tests. You can use my previous BITSAT logical reasoning, English and other tests which I have conducted. I'll show it to you where you can find it. In fact, you can just search for it also. It's there in the playlist. Okay, D. A lot of you are saying D. Okay, see some trend which is occurring in the first 2 figures. You will see some trend, guys. What's the trend? Just do one simple thing. 1 into 2 into 5 into 3. Just do that. 2 5s are 10. 10 3s are 30. Okay. 41. How do you get 41? Just do this. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3. How much will you get? 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 5, 11. What is 30 plus 11? 30 plus 11 is 41. Just check this. Okay. Now do the same thing over here. You will get it. So 4 into 3 into 6 into 2. Okay. And 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2. And just add them. 4 3s are 12. 12 2s are 24. 24 into 6. That's 144. Okay. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 6, 15. So this will be 159. So just do the same thing over there. Now you will get the answer. Yes, the exam will be online, obviously. Okay, so just do that. 4 into 9 into 8 into 3 and 4 plus 9 plus 8 plus 3. So whatever you get over here, just add them and what will you get? I think you should get it as 888. Very good, Laksh Pro. Now you guys got it. So you need to try out all different things. Try out squares, cubes, subtract, add, multiply, divide. Try everything. Sometimes, you know, the digits can come as it is. 1 can come as it is here and some operation and 4 will come over here. So try out all the variations, whatever you can try. Okay. So as you solve more problems, you will get the habit of it. Okay. Next question. Aggressive animals. Based on logical statements, aggressive animals can be trained with care and affection to behave as the occasion demands. Conclusion 1. Trained dogs cannot be aggressive. Conclusion 2. Animals are always aggressive unless care and affection is given to them. Which of the following statements do you think you can conclude? Very good. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see how many of you can do this question. A, B, C, interesting. Shreyas, like I said, I will not be discussing nobody will be discussing BITSAT question paper because it's very difficult. VSK Chaitanya, I did not even, BITSAT is a very new examination, bacha. I'm very old. Don't go by my looks. Okay, VSK? Chalo, let's see how many of you can do this. This type of question causes trouble. Oh my god, this is very simple, guys. See, aggressive animals can be trained. So if you have an aggressive animal, what can you do with it? You can train it. And when you train it with care, what are the catalysts? This is like a chemical reaction. You have to add ingredients. Care and affection. Then what will you expect out of it? It will behave. It will behave as the occasion demands. So, is dog an animal? Obviously. So if you have an aggressive dog, okay, if you train it, it can behave well. So this statement says trained dogs cannot be aggressive. Now read this word carefully. Can be. It says can be. It's not saying it will behave. This is not the outcome always. Please understand, this is a possibility. Possible. Because of the word can, this word can, it expresses possibility. So it might not behave well. It might still remain aggressive for some reason. That is the problem. Did you guys get it? Second thing, animals are always aggressive unless care and affection is given to them. This statement is wrong. Animals are always aggressive. No. Understand, there is a difference between aggressive animals can be trained. That means out of the animal species, some animals are aggressive and those when trained may behave well. There is a big set of animals. In that big set of animals, there is a small set which is aggressive. This, when you train it, they behave. So there might be animals which are non-aggressive, they behave decently. So hence statement 2 is also wrong. Hence the correct answer is D. Is that clear, everyone? Everyone understood? Okay. So, oh sorry, not D, my bad. Neither 1 and 2 follows. That's C. I thought it was D. Yeah. Neither 1 and 2 follows. So that will be C, guys. Yes. Correcto. Understood. None of the conclusions are valid out here. So you need to be very, very careful in all these things. Okay, let's get going to the next one. Among her children, Ganga's favorites are Ram and Rekha. Rekha is the mother of Sharat, who is loved most by his uncle Mithun. The head of the family is Ramlal, who is succeeded by his sons Gopal and Mohan. Gopal and Ganga have been married for 35 years and have 3 children. What's the rishta between Mithun and Mohan? Very, very interesting. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, my warriors, figure this out. Figure this out. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. Come on, think carefully. Okay. Just draw a family tree. Start from the top. Who is the head of the family? Okay, who is the head of the family? The head of the family is Ramlal. So you have Ramlal first over here, and he has 2 sons, I guess, who is succeeded by sons Gopal. Gopal is over here and Mohan is over here. Let's see what are you guys answering. Some of you are saying D. Okay, somebody saying it's a confusing question. Somebody saying C. Okay guys, don't worry. Now, is Gopal married? Yeah, Gopal is married and his wife is Ganga. Okay, so Gopal and Ganga, these are husband and wife. Okay, this is one family. Okay, then they have been married for 35 years and have 3 children. Okay, they have 3 children. Now, who are those kids? Let's figure it out. Okay, among her children, Ganga's favorites are Ram and Rekha. So, out of their children, one is Ram, other one is Rekha, and the third one is not given as such. Rekha is the mother of Sharat. Rekha is the mother of Sharat. So Sharat is going to be here. Okay. Rekha is the mother of Sharat. Okay. Who is loved most by his uncle Mithun? Okay, so there were 3 kids, right? So let me put the 3rd kid over here. These are the 3 kids. Uncle of Sharat means, you know, Rekha will have a husband. Let's say we call him Pandu. Okay, let's just call him Pandu, guys. It's not given. His brother will be Mithun. He will be Mithun. His brother. Okay, because then Mithun will be the uncle of Sharat. Now the question is, what's the relationship between Mithun and Mohan? No rishta, guys. No rishta. They are from completely different families. Gone. What is this? Mithun's brother is Pandu. His brothers, wives, moms, his brothers, wives, dad's brother. No, they're not in the same family. No relation. I mean, like, too much. Bahut dur ka rishta. I mean, you'll probably not know that person. Okay, let's get going. So, no rishta. Interesting question. Yeah. So that's how you need to solve it. So watch the replay in case you got confused. It's very simple. You need to analyze it properly. Yeah, such a big question, and what was it? There was no relation. Interesting. Okay, let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen now. Okay. No, how will it be maternal uncle? No, it will not be. Okay, chalo. Count the number of triangles, guys, in this figure. Count the number of triangles in this figure. How many triangles do you see? Quickly, taka-tak. How many triangles do you see? No, maternal uncle will not be there. Yeah, Shik. Taneja, just think about it. Because it is his brother's, dad's, sorry, it's his brother's wife's. It's not his brother's dad, understand? It's his brother's wife's, dad's, you know, brother. It's very difficult. Understand? Okay. C, A, come on, my warriors, figure this out. Just count the number of triangles. It's very simple. Okay, and generally in these kind of questions, the trick is, see the part which is getting repeated. This is the part which is getting repeated, right? So now just draw that repeated part and see in that part how many ever triangles are there. Multiply by 4, plus there might be some more triangles. Now in this part you can see 1. Okay, this is 1 triangle. This is 2nd triangle. This is 3rd triangle. This is 4th triangle. Okay, and this is 5th triangle, and this is 6th triangle. So 6 triangles are there, and there are 4 such figures. So 6 4s are 24. Okay, so that is one set of triangles. Apart from this, do you see 1, 2, 3, and 4? 4 triangles over here. I hope you can see that. So plus 4 will give you 28. That is the answer. Yep, C, 28, correct. Don't miss those. So a lot of people miss that. Okay, so remember there are 4 triangles over here like this, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those are the triangles. So hence the answer is 28. Okay. Yes, let's get going to the next one. And okay, even if Mithun was Rekha's brother, let me tell you, Kartikeya, one more thing. Out of the given options, none of the options were correct. So that way also it is no relation. Maybe you can make some new word or new phrase for that relationship, but even if he was Rekha's brother, understand that, you know, out of the above options, none of them will be correct. So mark it according to the options given. Time for some English questions. Are you guys ready? Time for some English questions. Are you guys ready? Come on. Ready? PN Academy says yes. Ayushi says yes. Come on, show your Josh, guys. Where is your Josh? Okay. Get ready because these questions need to be solved really quick. Either you know it or you don't know it. Okay? Chalo. Yes. Let's do this. There we go. First question coming up on your screen now. In the following question, out of the 4 alternatives, choose the one which best expresses the meaning of the given word. Interpid, hesitant, or whether it is fearless, or is it extrovert, or is it rash? Come on, figure this out. Thank you for all the love from Chennai, guys. A, B, C, D. Put it up quickly. Interpid. Interpid means what? He is fearless, or whether it is, yes, he is going to be fearless, correct. Intrepid actually means fearless. He's very, very adventurous. Okay, that's the meaning of intrepid. Okay, hesitant means you are doubtful whether to do or should I not do, whether I should take CS branch in this college or no, I'm not sure. You're hesitating. Extrovert means a person which is very outgoing. Okay, he's a very outgoing person. Opposite of that will be introvert. He does not talk to anyone. He is very shy. Okay, rash could be in terms of driving, or you are very careless, reckless. So he drives very rashly. That means he's not caring for anyone. He's careless, very rude. He's very rash. His words are very rash. So rashes could also be interpreted in different way. In terms of biology, you have got some rashes on the skin. That means there are some marks on the skin because of some accident or some allergy. So rash could also be taken the other way. Okay, so the answer for this is fearless. Okay, great. Yes. So yes, Bear Grylls is intrepid. Yes, very good. Yeah, because he's fearless. If you're seen on Nat Geo or Discovery, yeah, Bear Grylls, Man versus Wild, yeah, he's intrepid. Okay. Okay, next question coming up on your screen now. In the following question, out of the 4 alternatives, choose the one which best expresses the meaning of the given word prodigal. Is it exclusive? Is it productive? Is it lavish? Or is it carefree? Think about it. What is the meaning of the word prodigal? Some of you are saying C. Okay, let's see. Is it exclusive? Is it productive? Is it lavish? Or is it carefree? Some of you are saying B. Prodigy, yes, the prodigal son means he has done a lot of things at a very young age. So that's a way of expressing, he has achieved a lot at a very young age. He has got too many things. Very good. So exclusive is something which is like limited to a certain group or certain person or a certain area or something like that. It's exclusive to these people. This set of questions is exclusive for JEE people, like that. Okay, productive means you are able to produce a lot of things. Lavish, it was a lavish wedding. It was a lavish birthday party, meaning you have spent a lot of money, you have wasted a lot of money, you have given a very nice, luxurious birthday party, or you have thrown a big birthday party, or you have spent a lot on the wedding or whatever. So that's the meaning of the word lavish. And prodigal also means you have lot of extra vagans. Okay, extra vagans. That means you have spent a lot, you have wasted a lot. Also you have what do you say? Yeah, another meaning is also lavish, in fact. So lavish can best suit prodigal, and carefree means you don't care. Productive can't be extravagant. Exclusive is limited to certain group. Exclusive is not something which is very special or which is lavish. Exclusive is not lavish. Lavish is where you spend a lot, which is very luxurious, which is very opulent. So that is the meaning of the word lavish. So that will not go with that. Exclusive will not go with prodigal. Lavish will go with prodigal. Okay, cool. Yes, spending money extravagantly. Yes, correct. So let's get going to the next one. Perspicuous. What's the best word which expresses the meaning of perspicuous? Come on, let's see. Ankit, why is English there in engineering? Simple reason. What will you do after you graduate from college? You have to interact with so many people, correct? How will you interact? Will you interact in local language? No, right? You will be talking to top-notch CEOs, top-notch directors. You will be talking to decision makers. You will be talking to managers. They will all talk in English, bacha. Second thing, in college, nobody will teach you in Hindi. Be it NIT, be it BITS, be it IIT, they will all teach you in English. Nobody teaches you in Hindi. Okay, so you have to learn English anyways. Okay, cool. Okay, so people are confused now between C, D. Narayan is also saying B. Okay, so perspicuous. What is the meaning of the word perspicuous? Okay, come on, let's see how many of you were correct. Relevant. Relevant means it is connected. Okay, it is connected. Okay, precise means it is accurate. It was a precise decision. It was the right decision. Okay, it was very exact. It was very accurate. Brief means short period of time. Doubtful means you are not sure about it. Now, perspicuous means it is very, very clear. It is very, very, yes, it is clear. You can say it is very, very clear. Okay, I hope this is clear. So, what will be the best way you can relate clearness? It is very perspicuous. It was very clear in my mind. It was very perspicuous in my mind when the teacher taught that concept. That means it was very exact. It was very clear. The teacher taught the concept very precisely. I understood it. So that's the closest meaning of that word. Yep. So relevant, no. Brief, no. Doubtful, no. Doubtful to for sure, no. Short, no. Perspicuous is not short. It's very clear. You understood it. You have got the concept very well. Okay. So I think, yeah. Yes, it's precise. Correct. Okay, let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen. Rohan, some of them could be BITSAT PYQs, bacha, but it doesn't matter. Just solve it. Okay. Which of the following in the following questions, out of the 4 alternatives, choose the word which is opposite in meaning to the given word. Infirmity. Is it employment? Is it indisposition? Is it strength? Or is it weakness? Which is opposite of the word infirmity? Think about it. What is infirmity? Think about it first, only then you will get the opposite of it. Infirm. Firm is something which you are sure, you are firm about it. Infirm means you are not well. You are when you become old, you become infirm. So the infirmity might lead to a lot of business losses due to old age. So you are definitely not well. You have some kind of a physical, physical and mental, you have lost the ability. So weakness, you can say that. Yeah, weakness. So that's what you can talk about, infirmity. So what's the opposite of that? So in fact, weakness is similar to infirmity. The question is opposite. So strength will become the opposite of infirmity. Employment is completely different. It is not even relevant to the question. Indisposition. What is indisposition, guys? What is indisposition? Indisposition means you are lacking. Okay, our channel name, we Enthuse. Enthuse means you are very enthused, you are very eager, you are very excited. Indisposed. That means you are not at all lacking enthusiasm. You don't have any enthu only in life. You don't have that eagerness, excitement, that thrill is only not there. So that is the meaning of indisposition. Not in position. No, Zahir, that is not in position. Okay. I hope this is clear. Cool? Yes. So that's the answer, guys. So let's see whether it is correct. Yes, strength. Very good. Okay. Even certainty will suit. Yes, if it was there in the option, for sure. Yes, correct. Questions can repeat, Sarika, in BITSAT. Definitely. Okay, definitely it can repeat. Like you have seen, even in mains, also the questions are getting repeated. So BITSAT is not an exception, but it might not repeat in the exact same way. Maybe the options will change. Maybe there might be slight change in the word. Maybe instead of asking opposite, they might ask you synonym. So, those kind of changes can be there. It might not repeat exactly though. Okay. So, next question. Which of the following is the opposite of the meaning of the given word feasible? Come on, this is very easy, guys. I'm pretty sure you will be do it. Mains were all laddus. Yes, Aditya Narayan, correcto. Which is the opposite of the word feasible? It is feasible, means it is possible. It is feasible for me to study for 3 hours every day. It's possible. It's impractical for me to study 25 hours in a day because a day has 24 hours. So it's impractical. Useful, uneven, important, that's wrong. Okay, that's obviously not the opposite of the word. So feasible and impractical are total opposites of these things. Okay, let's see whether you can get fill in the blanks. The correct phrase has to be fit in. Dash his being innocent of the crime the judge sentenced him to 1 year of imprisonment. Dash his being innocent of the crime. The judge sentenced him to 1 year of imprisonment. Think about it, which word will best suit over here, which phrase will just fit in over here precisely. Okay, think carefully. A lot of you are saying A with love. Somebody said A with love. Yes, A with love will definitely fit in. And yes, the correct answer is in spite of. In spite of being innocent, even when he was innocent, the judge sent him to imprisonment. Obviously, these words, these phrases will not suit. In case of him being innocent, that means if he's innocent, then the judge will send him to imprisonment. That's wrong. I mean, it doesn't make sense. On account of being innocent, in the event, no. So this says that even when he was innocent, he was sent to imprisonment. Okay, cool. Let's see whether you can get this. Okay, let's see. These kind of questions are your favorite. Excelente. Let's see whether you guys get the question correctly. It's a story of 2 men and a batch of dash armored cars. It's a story of 2 people and a batch of dash. Which is the best word which will suit over here? Decreased, deceased, decrypt and defeated. Interesting question, guys. This is such an interesting question. Yeah, Shweta saying judge is in dilemma if the other options are given. Correct. Very true. Decreased. Why will it be decreased armor cars? Is it decreased? Oh guys, wait a minute. This was, I'm not sure whether this decreased word doesn't make sense. I think it should have been deceased. Okay, I think that R was not there most likely. I think probably. Okay, whatever. Decreased means decreased. It came down. If that R was not there, deceased. Deceased means you are dead. Deceased. And that too very recently. Okay, if you are dead recently. Okay, fine. Deceased means you got a disease. Maybe you got corona, you are deceased. Okay, so you got COVID, so you are deceased. Decrypt. Now this word means, you know, you are in a bad shape. You are probably worn out. You are worn out. So that's the meaning of, you know, decrypt. And defeated means you lost. Lost in battle. Okay, lost a battle. That's the meaning of defeated. Okay, now defeated armor cars, no, armor car cannot be defeated. An army can be defeated. A lot of people might get confused. Sir, should I put defeated over here? No. See, disease, how can cars get some disease, or how can car die unless and until you are associating some life with it? Okay, so decrypt is the right word. It was a worn out car. Yeah, it was in a very bad shape. Your car can't be having some disease like COVID. Your car can't die. Your car can't be defeated. A person can be defeated. Understand that. So the correct answer is C. Is that clear? Are you guys enjoying these questions? And if you guys are enjoying these questions, I hope you have already smashed the like button. In case you have forgotten it, please do that. And yes, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button right away. Okay. Yes, all are simply irrelevant. Correcto. Let's see whether we can get the next question coming up on your screen now. Accept, expect, access. Interesting question. Choose the correct alternative. Which word will fit in best over here? China. My God, China is a big country. In area, it is bigger than any other country. Dash Russia. This is very simple. Come on, please get this correct. Please get this correct. It's a tongue twister. Okay, come on. Let's see whether you can get this. Accept, accept and expect and access. Accept, you accept a gift. Accept is that exception which you have in chemistry. So many exceptions are there. Rules don't follow. Expect, you're expecting a gift from somebody. I'm expecting this lecture to happen at this time. Access, you have easy access to a certain kind of privilege, or you have easy access to that room. So that's probably like entry. So guys, the correct answer will be accept. So China is a big country except for Russia. Except for Russia, if you ignore Russia, that's an exception, then it is a very big country in area. Okay, so that's the answer, guys. I hope a lot of you got it correctly. Very good, very good, very good. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen now. Out of the 4 alternatives, Choose the one which expresses the correct meaning of the word sagacious. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Oh, how many marks you need, Lakshman? I have conducted a video on BITSAT strategy and the cutoffs of previous years. Just watch that. Just search for Shreyas sir BITSAT strategy, you will get it. Okay, you will get all the cutoffs for different branches. It's all there. Sagacious. Come on, come on, come on. What should be the correct answer? I know only saga. What is sagacious? Okay. Sage. How is a sage? A sage is very wise. So sagacious, very wise person. Yes. So the correct answer is wise. Shameless. The sage is not shameless. Okay. Powerless? No. He is foolish? No. In fact, they are all opposites in a way. Okay. So the correct answer should be wise, obviously. Sagacious means you are very wise, you are very intelligent, you are very smart, you are very keen in your judgment. So that's what sagacious means. Okay, so powerless, foolish, shameless are not the qualities of being sagacious. Okay, let's get going to the next one coming up on your screen. In each of the following questions, choose the alternative which is most nearly the same in meaning to the word given in capital letters. Ephemeral. Ephemeral. Come on, you should know this word. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, it's like odd man out, correct. Let's see. Some of you are saying A, some of you are saying B, some of you are saying C. Clearly, you guys are confused again. Ephemeral. What is the meaning of ephemeral? It's an ephemeral insect. The insects that you see during rains, you see those ants with wings. Those ants with those wings are ephemeral. That means they're very short-lived. They only live for a day. After that, they die off. So it's a very short-lived. Okay. Unreal, mythical, pliable, that's not correct. Unreal means it is not realistic. Mythical is mythology related. Yep. And pliable is basically you use a ply. Why do you use a ply? To twist it. You can bend it. So that's the meaning of pliable. You can bend it and twist it. Short living is ephemeral. So those were the questions, guys. Now I'll tell you how you can find the cutoffs and other things over here. Okay, so you go to Enthuse, and what you need to do, you can search for Shreyas sir BITSAT. Okay, just search for Shreyas sir BITSAT. You will see this college cutoff placements strategy, the pattern, everything mentioned over here. Okay, just watch this video. Okay, you will get everything that you need. And also, not just that, in any description box, even today's video's description box, okay, you will see a link for the crash course. Now this is the crash course which has started on 26th of July, but you will get all the replays of the classes that you have missed. So you don't really have to worry about the missed classes. You will have 45 sessions. So in these 45 sessions, that will be 11th and 12th standard, both revision. Okay, revision will happen, plus problems will happen. Okay, plus formula formula application and definitions, whatever are there, or diagrams or whatever charts, whatever are necessary. Not just that, apart from this, you will also get time management sessions, strategy sessions. These are very important to improve your marks. This is very important. By the way, I read an article yesterday only. It said that this time the third attempt cutoff is going to be much higher than the first and the second attempt. Reason being, people got adequate time to prepare. Many people joined crash courses, they studied from multiple sources, and they improved their percentiles. So it's also obviously expected now that for the fourth attempt the cutoffs will be even higher. So if you used to get a certain percentile for certain marks in first and second attempt, for the same marks in the fourth attempt you will get much lower percentile. Okay, so you will not get the same percentile. Nobody can gauge how much it will be, but you need to put in your best because others are doing the same. And not just that, you will also have revision lectures plus assignments are also a part of it, along with 20 test series which you can give whenever you want even after the course is over. Okay, and this is not for 10,000, it's for actually 5,000 rupees when you use the coupon code SHCC. So this is the coupon code to get 5,000 rupees off, and you will get this only for 5,000 rupees. Okay, so that's the course fees. These are all live interactive classes. So interactive means there will be quizzes, they'll have your doubts getting resolved, during the live class as well. Okay, can we take dictionary in the BITSAT examination? Yes, Ayushi, please take it and please tell me what happens after that. Okay. Okay, you are our master, Ugwe. Oh my god, what is it? It is a tortoise. Okay, Zahir has enjoyed this session. Thank you very much. How do I revise for BITSAT since I got 2 days? Christy, just watch my past mock tests. I've just shown you where my mock tests are. Okay, it's all there. Just search for Shreyas sir BITSAT. You will see all my sessions. Look at this. All my BITSAT sessions. You can see that. Okay, just go through all these sessions. That's more than enough, I feel. Okay, you don't have to do much. Okay, is 320 a good score? Last year, probably not for Pilani, but maybe. So just check out the last year's cutoffs. In fact, in that lecture, I have detailed out all the cutoffs for all the branches individually. Just check it out. But 320 is decently okay, but maybe it's on the borderline. Plus, this year people have got enough time to actually work upon their skills. So I'm expecting the cutoffs to go even higher than the last year, because it's been a long time, I mean, since you guys have been preparing. So probably the cutoffs can go higher. Okay, cool. So bye bye guys, take care, and do not forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. This was Shreyas here. Hasta la vista. See you again tonight, and all the best. Do well and post how your exam went and how your scores are, or what are you expecting out of the exam after the BITSAT examination is over. Okay, I'll be eagerly waiting to connect with you guys, and I'll be seeing you for the 4th attempt preparation. Take care.